Welcome to the Vape-Out podcast. Today, Ryan is not going to be with us, but we do have a special guest sitting in for him. His name is Christian Patterson. He is sponsored by the ZampleBox Trick Team.
Go Christian! Yeah! I do want to give a quick shout out before we get started. My Vape's box mod came back to me really quick, and it looks almost brand new, and the batteries haven't been turned in the wrong way. So, big shout out to My Vapes. Thank you for the quick return on the box, and it performs flawlessly again.
Did you go a week without that? Not even a week?
So it was my fault, so I paid for the parts and labor, obviously, but I shipped it to him, and literally it took like 3 days, and I got it back. He was pretty quick about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I missed this thing.
What do you tell?
There also was a grand opening at Cloud District this weekend. It's another shop up here in the high desert. That's in Victorville. It was pretty fun. I went to that. I know Gary and Christian went to that as well. Mm-hmm. They were both in the Cloud Comp. How'd you guys do?
I lost to Christian.
Did you?
Oh.
I ended up taking third place.
Nice. What build did you have for that?
It wasn't a comp build, but it was a 5-wrap micro 22 gauge G-plat. And for some reason, I took third place with it. So,
you know, it's not all about your build. Technique, timing, everything. There's a lot that goes into it. So,
yeah.
If I would have started inhaling like as soon as they said 5, I probably would have beat them.
Yeah.
But I started inhaling at 4 because they did the whole.
Yeah, you got to prime it. But it was fun. It was a good turnout there. A lot of people there. It was hot, of course,
Very
as
hot.
most Cloud Comps are. But it was a blast. So, good job, Cloud District, for putting that on. I know a lot of people had fun. So,
No, thanks for hosting it.
yes, thank you.
What's up?
So I know everyone's getting into the box mods right now, and I know Dan is building a couple, and I know Donovan is actually trying to build one of his own as well. He's trying to make a beast of all beasts. I don't know how much he wants to talk about it.
Beast.
It's top secret till it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to have something really cool. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the podcast when we get that finished. But
it's going to be real simple, too, though. So.
Dan, you're still working on...
Yeah, I just got to get the contacts and, patience.
That 4 battery...
vape mail.
4 26-650 batteries.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's a pretty big box, too. But I'm a little worried about the actual box, mainly because it's very thin plastic.
If it drops once, it's done.
Yeah. If it
Especially with
drops,
those batteries in it. Oh, man.
But it's Ryan's, so he, whatever he does with it is his.
Yep.
I think it's cool because it's like a hobby. Like, you get to, like, take something and create something, play with it, make it the way you want it. And it's not, you don't need, like, expensive machinery either to do it like you would to make, like, a tube mod or something. No CNC machines really required, unless you want to get really fancy with it.
But yeah, if you have a box, you can usually whip something together pretty easy.
Make your own metal box.
Or a lot of people make their own wood boxes too, if you're good doing that kind of thing. But yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I'm still waiting on parts, so every time one part comes in, I'll do something to my box to make that part work.
And get really excited about it.
Yep, and it's only one connector.
You get the 510, just got some wires hanging off.
No wires yet, just the 510.
Never mind, I shouldn't ask. I was going to say I'm using the 16 gauge wire, or 18 gauge wire for mine.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
You need 0 gauge.
Yeah.
0 gauge wire?
00.
I think I'm going to use 12 on mine.
Yeah.
But
you'll have to order it.
Why?
Because you can't find it at Radio Shack.
Speaking of 12,
Lowe's carries a plethora of wire.
we had Zach Whitfield, right, come in the other day
Oh, yeah.
with some 12 gauge.
Oh, my God.
Cantal?
Yes.
It
Welding
was
wire.
wire.
Welding wire.
Yeah, we'll just say
my
wire.
God.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was ridiculous. You could beat somebody with that stuff.
You pretty much
Hanger
needed,
wire?
yeah, you pretty much needed pliers to bend it.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Wow.
It's basically fence wire. He probably
And,
built fence
and he
wire.
had it on a build too. That's what blew my mind. How he got it even to fit under an RD. Like 3 wraps and you're out of space.
That wasn't even. That was the 16 gauge. He didn't build with a 12 gauge when he was here.
Oh, maybe he
So-
said he said he had one built with it, but
Yeah.
still.
It's huge. It's too much.
Well, I built with the 16 gauge and that didn't go so well.
He was also rocking a Dark Horse, which is very cool, by the way.
Yes,
Very awesome.
Those,
Had him on
I
there.
saw a couple of those at the Cloud Comp yesterday, and
They're okay. I mean,
they're wicked. I think that was their first. Hotbox was their first Cloud Comp with them. They were still trying to figure out how to run them, how to set them up. I mean, because there's like 30 airflow configurations.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
yeah,
16.
16.
Oh my
16,
God.
30, same thing.
Yeah, it's, well,
same difference.
you were almost half wrong.
Almost.
There's a lot of shops opening up out here now.
I know, and they're so close together. Like literally, Hotbox and Cloud District are like right down the street from each
That
other.
is, I guess I don't know where Hotbox is, but that is, I mean, it's tough when you're that close to somebody else. I know.
'Cause that's when competition starts kicking in, though.
Yep. I wonder how that's going to affect the vape economy out here.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it doesn't do too much.
because I mean,
but-
for the most part, they're all pretty spaced out.
Well, every shop's got their own niche too. And
That's true,
everyone, tends to carry hopefully a slightly different product than the other guy. And people find what shops they like to go to, and hopefully, if another shop doesn't have something, people can go to the other shop to check it out.
That's the one good thing about having so many different shops is you have those options.
No.
We thought Kevin put his phone on silent, but he did not.
Time to wake up.
And this is his alarm. We're doing another early morning podcast. If you couldn't tell, Kevin's still sleepy-eyed.
The only one with the monster on the table.
The
this
term
time.
bright eye and bushy tail never applies to Kevin in the mornings.
Bushy beard?
Yeah, he's close-eyed and bushy beard.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to turn them off. They're going to go off every 5 minutes. It's
Just turn your phone on.
Speaking of beards, the other day, Dan here tagged me in a photo on Facebook.
Yes.
It was hilarious. Do you remember everything that it said?
No, I don't.
Bodes
But it was
are
pretty
almost impenetrable to sarcasm.
Bodes?
Bodes.
Beards.
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 Yeah.
Beards are,
Did I
yeah.
say bodes?
Yeah, you did.
It was basically a picture of a beard that had a bunch of comments around it that said goofy things.
It said rubbing or scratching your beard instantly gives you, or makes you more
Wisdom.
intelligent.
Yeah.
It fits on your face.
Yep, it does. It fits on your face.
You dramatically increase wood chopping skills.
It said it filters diseases and bacteria. I don't know.
It's smog and
Yes.
food debris.
Yeah. Diseases, smog, and food debris.
Also, another one that was funny was you instantly know where the nearest mountain is.
Yeah.
It's that way.
It's that way.
It was good.
It really
It was
is.
good. I saw that and instantly thought of you guys.
It's
Yep.
funny.
That's fantastic.
So I think to our special guest,
You want to get started on that?
yeah, might as well give him a.
So, Christian, ZampleBox is your sponsor,
Yes, sir.
and you're a member of a trick team.
Yes.
So you do vape tricks and other vape-related
Yes.
awesomeness.
Yeah. Our team is like composed of a bunch of like the best trickers on Vine right now, and mainly we have to upload a video once a week, and we have a designated day. So my day would be like Wednesday, and then other people's would be on a different day, and we try to make our videos different each time and not the same, just like blowing O's and then it's done. We try and mix it up with different combinations as to you blow an O and then let's say you long shot it, which means you blow an O through an O which is farther away, or you blow double O's. And we also do smoke syncs, which is basically you play a song and then you blow O's to that beat. So like let's say you're doing it to like Katy Perry's Dark Horse and it's like
You just had to pick that song.
yeah, let's just say
I think he's done it.
there's no going back, whatever, like that. and you do O's to that beat, that certain beat.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Usually the bass line is what it is, right?
Yeah. Or if there's no like, if it's just like one bass every freaking 5 seconds, it's like boom, boom. Yeah, you obviously wouldn't do that to that. But if it was like an extra like beat in the background where it's just going fast, that's where you do it too.
So you like dubstep vape tricks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Also, how did you become sponsored though? What did it take to get you on the ZampleBox team?
When I first started vaping, I saw my friend doing smoke tricks, and I was terrible at them. Like I could not do O's to save my life, and I was just like, dude, how do you do O's? And he's like, dude, like this. Ooh. And I was like, what? That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. So, I
That's
just
the same way Kevin described it.
So I just started practicing, and I started on Vine uploading just videos, and they were really bad. And I still have some, if like you guys go see it. But they were really bad at first, and I was only getting like 2 likes on each video, and I had like 10 followers, 5 followers, like it was bad. And then I started getting better with tricks, and more people started liking my videos. And my first video that I actually did a smoke scene to, that was like a good one, it got over 200 likes and like 100 revines. And so I was like, dang.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then I just started getting known more. And then the team, they had 2 members on there, Brandon Cash and Brittany Cash. And Brandon was the one who invented the Super Nanos. They were on the team, but then they had to leave because Brandon was going into the military. So they opened up tryout spots for the ZampleBox team and the other sponsor team. And I tried out for it, and I ended up, out of like 100 people who entered, I was one of the 2 who got accepted into the team.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, you make my O's look like they're garbage. I mean, it's ridiculous what you can do.
Would you say you have trash can O's? My O's are pretty trash too. He comes in, I'm all blowing, like 1 or 2 O's, and then he'll be in here and he'll be like, oh.
Christian?
Yeah, he's making me look bad again. No, but that's very cool. So the more you practice, obviously, the better you'll get. It just takes time, and that's pretty cool. So what's it like being like a member of a team or a sponsorship?
It's pretty cool, actually. You get to meet a bunch of new people. Like ZampleBox, they're sending us a lot of stuff. They like for being sponsored with ZampleBox, you get sent like between 120 to 200 milliliters a month.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and every time we hit like a certain amount of followers, they give us stuff. So like if we hit 25,000 followers, they send us like ZampleBox DNA 30s, which I already got mine.
That's cool.
But they're in the making of making like ZampleBox hats for us, so we could wear hats. For hitting like 15,000 followers, they bought us ECC tickets, and that's how we got to ECC. So they bought the whole
That's
team.
wicked.
Yeah, they bought the whole team sponsored or tickets for ECC, and then we went there. And I met a lot of people doing it, and it's pretty cool.
Were there more ZampleBox guys there that you don't know? Like not from around here. Anybody from down the hill or anything?
There was like a bunch of people who were not sponsored, but they were part of the ZampleBox family. Like they were on the subscription to buy their boxes.
Okay.
And so I met a bunch of them because I was walking around with the 2 owners.
Did they know who you were?
Some of them did,
Okay,
and some of them didn't.
That's
but,
pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Speaking of
What do you guys
ECC,
I blew an O and it looked like you had a halo.
Yeah.
It's pretty entertaining.
VaporCon's coming up. Are you going to be going to that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ZampleBox going to be there too?
No, they can't make it this time. But the next big convention after VapeCon, they're planning on buying a booth. So I'm actually going to be.
That's
That's
awesome.
very cool.
That's awesome.
It's very, very cool.
We should totally get a booth.
It's true.
In the future.
In the future.
I get emails from the owner quite often for ZampleBox because I think I contacted him at one point in time
Yeah, right.
when you guys weren't
Nope.
that big yet, and now I get constant emails all the time, at least 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, if I had a job, I would definitely be into the ZampleBox.
Yeah.
But for now, it's just.
What's pretty cool too about ZampleBox is that They try and be nice and like give you coupons, like discount coupons.
Yeah, that's what I always get. I
Yeah.
get like 10% off or 5% off coupons from time to time.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
So they want to try and keep you in the family because they're trying to grow and be
Yeah.
big, but they also want to help out the vape community by making like juice cheaper for people.
That's
who
awesome.
Want to try out juices and stuff.
What does it cost for someone to normally sign up to it? Do you know?
It's for 120 milliliters a month. It's $45 or $50, and then for the 60, because the big one, the 120 milliliters, is the gold membership, and then the standard membership, which is the 60 milliliters, it's like
25, isn't it?
yeah, like 25 or 30 or something like that. But it's
Not
still
bad.
it's still pretty good for a bunch of different juice, and it's not like you're only getting one bottle of 60 milliliters.
Right.
You're getting a bunch of different juices for 60 milliliters.
That's cool.
And sometimes they even go over, like they'll treat you nicely. They'll be like, oh, this month you're not getting 60, you're going to get 80, or you're going to get
Nice.
90. So it just all depends.
I heard now they offer like a flavor customization thing on their website when you order your first sample box.
They've always had a flavor customization, but it never was really accurate because the first time I did it, I made the mistake. I accidentally said I like menthol, like I like Vape-Out menthol, and so they sent me a bunch of menthol, which I was like, ugh. So I changed it again to all fruity, and their thing is that they send you a bunch of fruity, but they'll send you a little bit of different like desserts and whatever, just to see if you like it.
Yeah.
And then if you like that, then you can go back and change your flavor profile, and then. But now it's more accurate because people were complaining about that. They were just like, no, I want all fruity. Like, I just want all fruity. So then they changed it to where if you get fruity, you're going to get fruity. Like, you're not going to get desserts. But
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you can customize what you're going to get, so you don't just get 3 bottles of juice that you don't even want to try.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I actually
think
looked
it's-
up. There's a few other ones that are doing the ZampleBox thing now too,
Yeah.
and I don't think they're quite as competitive as ZampleBox is right now.
yeah.
But there are other options, I guess.
Yeah.
There is.
I saw this one, I think it's called Vape Crate or something, Vape Crates or something like that. And I think it's like $75 a month for like their best subscription. You can get like mods or addies,
Yeah, there was
batteries,
one that I
wire,
saw
juice,
Had
cotton.
mods and addies in it, and I was like, that's crazy that they
Yeah.
were just, you know.
Mods and addies and juice. Oh my.
Yeah.
So ZampleBox is basically like a monthly subscription to like random juice, so you can try a whole bunch of different juices,
Yeah.
and you can just see what's new, what's out there, what's happening with it.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Very, very cool.
And 9 out of 10 times, you'll most likely like all the juice. You'll get those couple bottles that you're just like, But then most of them, they're pretty good.
So they handpick them pretty well then.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
That's very cool. Very cool.
Very-
Straight up, favorite trick.
Favorite trick?
Favorite trick
So
go.
straight up, not sideways.
Yeah, straight up.
No, but my favorite trick right now would have to be I can get it every once in a while. I can get it most of the time, but not like every single time because it messes up. But I like blowing an O and then air bending it back towards me and blowing another O through it, and then doing a bane afterwards. And a bane, you know what a bane is, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Our viewers probably don't.
yeah,
I
and
don't.
for a bane, what it basically is you French inhale, French inhale. But when you do it, you get your teeth as close together as possible, and don't let them touch. And then you do a normal French inhale, and there's like 8 different streams going in your nose of vape or whatever.
So it looks like Bane's mask.
Could you demonstrate?
Yeah. I don't know if that came out good.
It did.
Yeah.
It was quick, but I saw it. Might not be able to see it on the camera that we have, but
Yeah.
what about the redirection?
The
After you juice up, can you show us that too?
yeah,
He's a vape bender.
and to basically do
He's the avatar.
vape bending or whatever you want to call it, smoke bending. When you blow an O, the minute you blow it, you want to put your hand right behind it, and then that O is going to follow wherever your hand goes, but you don't want to push it too fast because your hand's going to go through it, and you don't want to push it too slow because then it's just going to be all stupid. So you have to have that nice, like, smooth, like, flow to it.
It's tough. You definitely have to practice it quite a bit.
You have to be able to do O's first.
It's tough, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
It's probably easier if you're standing, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
So you could chase your O's down.
Yeah.
Looks like when Kevin's doing this, it looks like he's like yelling O's out. You did it, dude.
garbage.
Gary's updraft over there destroyed it.
He's trying to eat the O's. It's not cereal. It's not Cheerios.
It's not?
No, unfortunately. You can try and eat one if you want, but you're not going to get very satisfied. Oh boy, that got a little risque.
That whole thing, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So are we doing the review now, or are we kind of skipping that for now? Because I don't see we don't have it with us.
We don't have.
Oh, we don't.
We're not doing a review.
We're gonna skip the review for
Sorry to
today.
get your hopes up.
But well, we got their hopes up with Christian on the
I know.
cast today.
But yeah,
We got a special guest.
He's blushing
it is
now.
pretty awesome.
I'm sorry.
So if you go onto Vines and just like look up your name, or
Yeah, there's 3 different ways to see me on Vine. It's if you have the Vine app, you look up Christian Patterson, and then you should see a picture of me blowing smoke rings, and it says like sponsored by ZampleBox or Sunshine Vape on there, and that's mine. And then another way is a website called cnive.com. That one I don't really recommend because it's a pain in the butt to get around, but you just look up my name on that one too, and it'll be there. And then if you have Google Chrome, if you download an add-on called Vine Client, that one's a lot like Vine, and that one's easier to view stuff. So if you go in there and then look at my name, it's I'll be there, the same picture and everything. So
Well, I believe we're going to try and put a link to his Vine
yes,
somewhere on the video.
Something right here.
or at least a description on how to get there
Yes,
at a
so
minimum.
we'll make sure that's in the description below.
Speaking of that, like, comment, subscribe.
like, follow, subscribe,
like
comment
follow.
below.
Yes.
Comment below that. Do that.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else do we have? Is that it?
Vape-Out, come to Vape-Out.
What? What's our Twitter? Is it AV Vape-Out? At AV Vape-Out, right?
You know, Ryan's the Twitter guy.
Yeah, it's AV Vape-Out for the Twitter.
Yep.
Instagram's vape_out_podcast, and then
Facebook is
Vape-Out podcast.
like, follow, subscribe.
Okay,
Do all those
I
things.
did have something I wanted to add into this episode because I didn't get to last time.
Okay.
So for ECC, I got a buttload of juice, and Kevin here has doubting how long my juice
Oh,
is
that's
going
right.
to last.
This is on one of the ones that didn't go through.
Yes, this is on one of the ones that didn't go through. So
We were betting on
Hey, that jack's plugged in, right?
when Gary was going to run out of juice, the juice that he got from ECC, and I think I said like October 20.
you said
Like,
somewhere mid-October.
I think 23rd was my guess. I think Ryan didn't he say right before?
Ryan said like
ECC?
right before VapeCon. He said
Oh, yeah.
right before. So I want to issue a challenge to all the viewers out there. To you get one chance, so one comment only on either the Facebook, the YouTube, or Instagram
And Twitter.
And Twitter. You have one date to choose, and if I run out of juice on that date, if you're local, you can come pick up a bottle, right, of your house juice. Is that
What
what's
did we
going
say?
on with this?
I think,
I mean,
didn't Ryan say something about shipping it out if you guess it right?
I will ship it out. I said like
Yeah.
if they weren't
What was the
local, I
bottle
will
of
pay
juice?
the shipping.
Well, we don't know what it is yet, but you will receive an awesome prize.
Surprise,
Surprise, surprise. Maybe a dirty sock. It might be a bottle of juice. We don't know yet.
Could be an empty
I don't know,
bottle of
but-
juice.
Could be an
whatever
empty
it
bottle
is.
of juice.
If you get it
Could be
right,
an atomizer box.
I will personally pay the shipping.
So yeah, if you're local, come pick it up in the shop. Otherwise, yeah, if
I
you're
will
not
personally
local,
pay shipping for it.
Gary will pay the shipping to send it out to you. Again, we might post it in the comments or
Yeah.
something of what the actual prize is going to be.
We just don't know right now.
Yeah. We were unprepared. I think we had something. Well, we decided what we were going to do
Yeah, we had it.
on the last show, but we just can't remember.
Yeah. It's been a week now, so it's not surprising.
Yep.
So have fun and yeah,
And good luck.
good luck.
Send your guesses.
Are we going to do the thing with Gary today?
Sure. So we'll bring us into another Ghetto Vaping with Gary. I believe we're going to have that play over this. We're actually going to take a break here and watch it ourselves, so it's fresh for us to talk about it, and we'll be right back. Ghetto vaping with Gary.
Cotton. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another segment of Ghetto Vaping with Gary. I'm Gary, obviously. And for my Ghetto mod of the week, I am going to be making a drip tip for my Patriot that I drilled out, I believe, in the second episode. I believe I showed everybody this right there. I'm making a drip tip for it. So if you were, I guess, unfortunate enough to actually drill that out, it's pretty easy. All you need is the nipple to a glass dropper bottle. Pull it right through there like so. We'll grab just some wire cutters because I don't have any scissors out here. Just take it. Just cut the very tip off. And bam. You have a functional. I don't know what's on here. Don't really care. Just real nice. Very functional drip tip, so then you're not burning your mouth off. That's the only juice I have out here, so I guess I'm dripping this on here. You can't really drip through it just because of how small the hole now is. Yeah, just throw some drops on there, whatever your build may be. Now notice it doesn't get hot at all. It doesn't seem to melt the rubber. And yeah. Still makes your Addy kick some ass. So that's what I've got for you guys today. So glad you stuck around to watch, and enjoy the rest of the podcast, folks.
So, what did I just watch? It's probably what you're asking yourself right now.
I think Gary was more tired than I am right now in the video.
So, what you're saying is if you highly modify your top cap to not fit a drip tip, that you can put in a substitute drip tip for more of a daily vape practical scenario.
Correct.
Let the viewers get a good look.
We'll take a close up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take some close-up pictures, but yeah, you just put it right through the bottom.
So could you use that on a normal? I mean, like I just have the normal hole. Can you use it on this?
No.
No, it won't fit. Mm-mm. So if you do modify your top cap,
That's what it's for. It's if you modify your top cap like I did, and you want something that you can have as a daily vape. I wonder if a normal drip tip
Maybe
would
some
fit in
chuff
there.
tip.
it's an insulator.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't quite fit, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Crap.
It's like one of those golf ball getter outers out of the hole.
Nope, don't fit.
Don't fit.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out.
It's a little juicy right now, but
So you left the little ring on the bottom of the bottle that's supposed to seal to the top,
Yep.
basically, and you just snipped off the top of it, so it's open.
I did that with wire cutters.
Kind of looks like it.
Does it heat up at all when you?
Not
vape?
at all.
No?
It's wonderful.
You've never had a burnt rubber taste out of it?
No burnt rubber, nothing. I have a really hot build on there right now too. I'll throw it on there and give you guys a little clouds.
Again, we got a disclaimer. Gary is a professional, and we do not suggest you try any ghetto vaping with Gary at home.
Especially you, Nefarious Veracity. Watching you.
Who's that?
Someone got a copper reducer top cap because Gary.
He messaged me about it. He's like, I guess I'm joining the copper reducer crew. I was like, oh my god.
Again,
You haven't followed Gary.
Ghetto Vaping with Gary does not reflect Vape-Out's opinions or thoughts.
That actually fits in the Patriot W cap pretty nice.
Yeah, it does. I love it. It like fits perfect. That's why
It's like he drilled it out just for that.
You're crafty.
Well, when you're poor, you kind of have to be.
The struggle is real.
It is very real.
First world problems.
Yeah, white girl problems.
This is amazing.
If you have anything to say about the Ghetto Vaping with Gary segment we just had here, any comments or anything, please hit us up below in the comment section.
And suggestions.
No, I don't think we should take suggestions. Gary's on his own level here. And,
yeah, I'll give you guys a little cloudage, I guess, if you want to.
He guesses, so.
it's pretty cool because you're not on that sharp top cap.
I sanded it down or filed it down.
With your rock?
Yeah, with my rock. I filed it down with a rock. Ooh, that was really minty.
Good one, Kevin.
What grit is that?
I don't know. It was coarse.
It's like 4 grit.
There's 2. Depends. What kind of rock was it?
Sandstone. Get it? Wait. Insert eel face here.
Would any of you guys like to give it a try?
Is it menthol still?
Slightly. It's not so much menthol anymore. I've pretty much vaped that all. I don't taste the menthol no more.
That's pure menthol.
That's pure mental.
Wake up.
Nothing like a good menthol hit in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like straight menthol, isn't it?
If you didn't see that catch right there, if you catch my box mount, it's a good save.
What do you think, Dan?
I don't know what else you put in it, but
Kevin's a
it
bully.
tastes like coffee with menthol.
Coffee with menthol?
It's weird.
Dom, do you want to hit it?
No, I'm good.
Good.
No, you want to.
Works surprisingly well. It really does.
Dude, that is weird. It's like coffee with menthol.
See?
And it reduces the hole so much, too.
It does. It turns it into a normal drip tip. Or a normal
That's actually
top.
smaller than a standard hole. I mean, if you're just rocking it without
Just
the
totally
drip
throw
tip.
that out.
Nah, that's about the standard drip tip
But
size.
it's the same width as our Vape-Out fatty drip tips, I believe. Ooh. Looks like I need to clean that. Maintenance.
Maintenance. Oh, speaking of that, everyone, in my opinion, should do routine mod/atomizer maintenance, meaning clean it. Pull it apart, clean the threads, get it down, because you got a lot of juice on it, a lot of grime from in your pockets and stuff. And when you do clean your mods up, you will notice that they'll start to perform better, almost like they were new again, once you clean up all the contact areas and stuff like that. And Krusty's on tips, and it's just sanitary.
Yeah, Krusty's on the tip doesn't do anything with
Blue.
But what are you talking about? What?
It doesn't have anything to do with the performance of your mod, is all I was going to say.
No,
But
correct, but I said sanitary.
Okay.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about, Donovan. This mod is one of those mods you have to keep clean. I learned
Yes.
that over the course of the last couple days. Like right before the Cloud Comp, I threw my Parallel 22, whatever's on, my Parallel 22 on here, and it was vaping like crap. I was like, what the hell's going on? But I also had Noah Locks on here. Noah Locks is not that good. It really affects the performance of the mod. I have noticed. Yeah, it makes the threads nice and smooth, but that's about it. I think it decreases the performance of the mod. So I had to go in here with a toothbrush and some dish soap and clean the crap out of this thing because it just was not performing well at all compared to like when I first got it. So,
You think the Nolax made it worse?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it likes copper.
What'd you put it on?
I put it on every thread on this mod.
Really?
Yes.
The Nolax likes my coffee rig.
It's supposed to help. By the way, that copper rig is really nice.
When I had my Panzer,
It's very
I would
pretty.
always clean it
Polished
with
it
alcohol.
too this morning. Well, last night.
I just use dish soap and
It's very shiny. And the button.
There's a couple other things you can use to clean yours too, like rubbing alcohol. Just make sure that
Brutal.
you do rinse it off and get all the like chemicals off of there when you're done.
Yep.
Make sure you don't get watery in there.
Watery.
Watery is a mix between a battery and water. Make sure you don't have water in your mod when you throw your battery back in there. Just be safe about it.
Boil all
it.
the things.
boil everything.
boil
Don't-
batteries.
Don't boil batteries.
And don't get watery.
Yeah.
Unless your battery's going to explode, then you throw it in some mineral water or purified water or whatever it is.
And make a water bomb?
No, I forgot. You're supposed to throw it in like purified water or something like that. If it's about to, or if it's venting, you're supposed to throw it in not like just water. You have to have like purified water or something.
I think
like
you should
that.
throw it as far as you can in a safe direction where no one will get hurt. Yeah.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
What do you talking about? What?
When I had my Panzer, I would always clean it with alcohol.
What do you think, Dan?
Like any Kevlar pouch.
Yes, Kevlar pouches. All you RC car fans out there, you know exactly what that is.
I carry one with me at all times.
Or if you ever go to a gun range, the barrel
I
clearing
don't.
area, just throw one in there too. Oh, you'll be good.
If you're ever at a gun range and your battery decides it wants to go.
Is there anything else anyone wanted to bring up? Or was that it?
You sound like a really old man.
I know. I had a frog in my throat. It was
Oh,
riveting.
little frog?
Would it be like Kermit the Frog?
Yep. Awesome. That's exactly what was there. Well, on that note, thank you very much for tuning in to Vape-Out Podcast. And until next time, Vapor's gonna vape. Peace, bitches.
Hello, and thank you for watching the Vape-Out Podcast.